Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, Mississippi Girl Life Preparedness. Okay. So as we know, well, first of all, today is February 18th 2025, and as we know, y'all, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the news. We are living in critical times. Okay, these are times that the Bible has talked about. I feel like there's a lot of Bible prophecies that is being fulfilled. You know, things are happening that is strange. Okay, and even though we won't never be 100% prepared, we can be prepared in some type of way to help ourselves. So I know money is tight, money is funny for a lot of people. So I am going to give y'all a little bit of information that most of you may know. You may know it. You may know this information. But some of you may not know this information, okay? May not have thought about it or whatnot. So, I'm going to talk to you about ways you can shop around the grocery store to stock up your preppers pantry, your emergency food stock up, supply, whatever you call it, okay? And on a budget, but things that will help you, you know, stock up and make multiple meals and multiple things out of it to, as Oronde like to say, sustain you. Okay, especially in a grid down situation. Now understand, it don't have to be a nuke. It don't have to be that the grid is down. It could be simply a shortage of food. You know, we got tariffs and stuff that's going on, and they don't want to pay the increase in tariffs, and there are so many things that goes into that people is not looking at, that could cause us to have food shortages. Okay, we get a lot of our food and stuff from other countries in which tariffs have been placed on. Well, higher tariffs has been placed on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So shop the perimeter. I have talked to y'all so many times about shopping the perimeter of the store. That would be one way to keep you from buying a lot of junk. Okay, so let's start with and some of these things will be in the middle, but if you stick to it, you won't go deep into, you know, like where all the junk food and stuff like that is. Okay, so I pulled out a couple things up. I forgot one thing that's important. Let me put that there. I can get this too, because I forgot. I had it on my mind before I started filming to pull it, and I didn't. All right, so I'm gonna give you a couple items. So first, keep you some flour on hand. Okay, whatever flour you choose to use, whether it's almond flour, I think they have like a coconut flour. This right here is gluten-free, all-purpose flour. Well, gluten-free version of all-purpose flour. Okay, and this is the one I like to buy, but I will be buying the other flour too. My bread flour for my bread machine, all-purpose regular flour. You can use flour for a lot of different meals. Okay, a lot of different quick meals. Believe it or not, flour comes in handy. Another thing that comes in handy in different ways and meals is meal. Corn meal. Okay, I showed y'all in a previous video, there was a live stream of making whole cakes out of meal and water. That's it. 2 ingredients. Okay, 2 ingredients. And one thing that flour is good for is making gravies and stuff. Okay, next, a big staple, a big staple. I don't do brown rice too much, but I do have brown rice that was on sale, but it don't digest for me too well. But since it was on sale, I got it and tried, so that's why I'm not showing you brown rice right now. I am showing you a big staple is white rice. White rice goes with everything, y'all. Everything. Okay, so Rice is something that you should have in your stock up at all times, okay? Can't go wrong with rice. Next is going to be dry beans. Dry beans is another big staple that you should have, okay? I have showed you how to cook them to keep keep a lot of the sugar out of it. I will do that again, but there's a way that I do it that because the sugar in beans is what causes a lot of gas in people. I know, but it's the truth in this life, and everybody have gas or have gotten gas, okay? But it's a way you can cook these that will help. Now me, I don't digest beans too well because I think it's probably the sugar that's in it. But in an emergency situation or a situation where this is all I have, I would just have to cook it the way I know to cook it to make it a little bit less harsh on my tummy and the kids' tummy, okay? Oronde, he can eat it cooked the regular way. It don't bother him. Next thing, with everything that I showed you so far, you want to make sure that you have seasonings, different type of seasoning. So many different seasonings, okay? So I'm only showing you a garlic powder, all right, and a onion powder, all right, and some parsley, okay? But you want to have different type of season. That can be marinades, whatever you like, okay? Just have you some seasoning so you can have some taste to some stuff. I prefer you to get dry seasonings, okay? You can create the same tastes with dry seasonings that you can with marinades, all right? And most marinades need to be refrigerated, so think about that too after opening. Next, I'm going to say sugar. This is if you don't have sugar, okay, well, that's all right. But sugar, okay? Have you some sugar. You can make so many little sweet treats with just meal or flour and sugar and water, okay? Something else that I did not put up here, but I am going to get, I'm going to have OJ, have my son to come get it because it's important. And we'll get to that once he come in here and give me this, because I will forget, okay? I will forget. Give me the salt, the big box of salt. Yep. Salt is something else that is important to have, and I had left it up there. But salt, okay, I go with sea salt. This is Izod salt, just regular Izod salt, but I like to get the Izod sea salt, okay? But this is the one that I have left, all right? But salt is something that you need in your diet daily. Now you don't need to overdo it, or if you have blood pressure problems or something, then you know you need lesser sodium, but you still need sodium, okay? So make sure you talk to your doctor about it. If you have blood pressure problems, know how much you need a day, and that's going to be in all the food, because that adds up. But salt you can use to preserve foods and different things, okay? So make sure you have salt. That's something else you can get. Now, the stuff I showed you so far is a lot cheaper than going and getting a lot of the stuff that we get out the freezer section and processed foods, well, heavily processed foods and all that. So now let's go ahead and continue. Something else that I think is really, really important and good to have is grits. Grits is almost a whole meal by themselves. Grits, and you can throw some bacon bits on there, and you got a meal. You gotta stick to your real meal. Your stomach will not be licking your back. Y'all know what I like to say. Your stomach will not be licking your back, okay? It will not be trying to all that, try to get whatever juices it can get. Get you some grits, okay? Grits. Along with this, I will also say oatmeal. I put these two kind of like in the same little family. Oatmeal is something else that you can find it right where the grits are. That is something you should have in your country. Along with grits, you can also add oatmeal. You can also get things like cream of wheat. I don't like cream of wheat, but this is cream of rice, okay? Cream of rice. All right, so whatever it is that you like as this is a hot cereal, you know, whatever it is that you like. Okay, so next, and this is just some things, I'm sure it's more things, it's just what I'm showing you. Okay, so next, let's see, we're gonna start talking about now a little bit of protein. I love this stuff. I don't like peanut butter itself, but I like to have this because I would eat it if I'm hungry, you know. And this right here, you add a little water. I have showed y'all how to make this. You add a little water to this, the amount that it tell you, and you got some really strong peanut butter. Now, to me, it smell and tastes just like the peanut butter that's in Reese cups, Reese peanut butter cups. It's very strong flavor, and this is peanut butter powder. I got mine from Walmart. Okay, so yes, good source of protein. Next, we're gonna talk about some canned meat. You can get salmon. I have whole salmon. You can get tuna. This tuna came from the Dollar Tree. Wild caught chunk like tuna. I can't do too much canned tuna. It don't work for me, but everybody else can, so I get it. White chicken. You can get these small cans from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. Viennas. You can get these from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. Sometimes they be like 90 cents. It just depends, but $1.25. Those are the Viennas bits. Okay, and I know it's got sodium in them. If you don't need that much sodium or whatnot, if you've been eating other things or you're restricted or whatnot, you can pull that off. You can kind of boil it a little bit, maybe pour a little vinegar on it to try to cut some of it or whatnot, whatever it is you need to do. Okay, and also this is some ham. Okay, hickory smoked ham. I get this from the Dollar General for about, I think it's like $4.25 or something like that, $4.10, something like that. It's kind of crazy how much it is. But yeah, some of this, you can add that to some rice or whatnot, and it is good. Also, something that I did not put down here is vinegar. Vinegar is something that you should have. You can clean with vinegar. Vinegar, you can cut a lot of grease and stuff off in food and stuff. So vinegar is something you should always have. Okay, next is soups. Can't go wrong with soups. Now, soups tend to be high in sodium. Okay, high in sodium. But what I would say is, emergency situation, you don't need all that sodium. You don't want to eat a whole can of soup that's high in sodium like that. I would say add water and add your own non-sodium seasonings. Okay, that's how you can make it last a little bit. Maybe add some more canned meat or something in it, and that'll help out a lot. Okay, so soups, think about soups. Try to get low sodium soups. Also, get you some canned fruit. Canned fruit is something else that you should have. All right, now you notice I have not mentioned cereals like Frosted Flakes and all that type of stuff. I have not mentioned any of that stuff. When you do it like this, you can get a lot of meals. Okay, I'm about to pull this from behind me. Something else that I recommend you have, I know it's right here. Well, this is coconut milk in the can. But this, if you can take dairy, is evaporated milk, because all you got to do is add water to that and you got milk. Okay, but I also recommend powdered milk if you can get it. But powdered milk is a little too expensive for you, or you cannot get it. Get you some couple cans of evaporated milk. You can get evaporated milk from the Dollar Tree. If I ain't mistaken, I think I got this coconut milk from the Dollar Tree. So those are things that you can get that would definitely help out to rock start your purpose pantry, your emergency food supply, and you can get a lot out of it. Okay, a lot of people think about, oh, I gotta have beef jerkies, I gotta have a lot of cereals like Frosted Flakes and all that, I gotta have a lot of granola bars. Now, if you find that stuff cheap, with a good expiration date on it, well, you stuff go past the expiration date. You may have to come home and dress it up a little bit. But if you find this stuff cheap, by all means get it. We talking about if you don't find stuff cheap, if it's not on sale, not on clearance, and you still want to stockpile your, stockpile for your emergency pantry and stuff. These are the things that you can start with that will have you a lot of meals in a situation where you need food and there's a shortage. And then these are mainly probably going to be the things that they're going to be out of. If it becomes to where it's like a food shortage, they're going to go and probably get a lot of people going to get a lot of junk stuff. But then you're going to have some people that think smarter, and they're going to buy up a lot of that flour meal and stuff like that. Things that they can't really grow that much, and you can get a lot out of it. Like I say, for those tea cakes, I made tea cakes for all of us, and I used a little bit less than 2 cups of meal. Yeah. And there's 5 people in here. And a little bit of water. That's all. It went a long way, okay? So I know it's a lot more stuff that you can get. I may do some more videos on this, depending on if y'all find it, interesting or whatnot. But this is just give you an idea for my beginners to start stocking up, y'all. These people is not playing. It's something new every day, okay? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I hope this was helpful, motivational, inspirational, and all that type of stuff. I will see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time that I upload a video. And like I said, I am batch filming today, okay? So you're gonna see me in the same clothes for the next couple videos, but that is why I am batch filming. You probably won't see me with the wig on because the thing is heavy, okay? I may snatch it out before I film anything else. I'm just being honest with you. But today is February 18th, and yeah, I'm on a roll trying to get it done, okay? So I hope my videos are helpful to y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Like I said, if it's God's will, y'all take care. Love y'all. Bye.